Because I realized that what was living behind that boy's eyes was purely and simply evil.
You thought the game was over, but it's only just begun. Hello, everyone. It's time to play a game.
You'll make it. So long as you keep your head.
Saw X.
What is going on, guys? Welcome to Late on Massacre. No one is safe. I hope everyone's having a fantastic day today. So we have a new TV spot for Saw 10, which kind of been waiting for some of these things. We're gonna, they're marketing this film now. There's gonna be a lot of these coming out. We're gonna see some new things, and obviously we're gonna be covering all of it. And hopefully a new trailer really soon. I know this was more, the last trailer was more story-based, and hopefully we get a little bit more, maybe another trailer in probably less than a couple weeks. Gotta be, because you're getting to the closing of August really soon, and then we're going to be in the month of September, where we're going to be patiently waiting for this film to come out, September 29th, and I cannot wait for it. I will be there day one, you guys know, but we're going to go over a few little new snippets of this whole entire trailer, and I think there's a lot here we could really go over. And the number one thing that did show up here was a little bit of a different angle of the eye trap. Apparently this guy is a custodian. If nobody knew, there was some rumors that this guy is a custodian. There were lines that people were writing down because no one could videotape anything at Midsummer Scream. They were able to see the trailer for Saw 10 before anybody else at Midsummer Scream, and they were able to see the lines of the trap when it was about to start with John's words. And we kind of played that tape on a video I did post, so definitely check that out. I'll have that in the box above in the video if you want to check that out later on. I like the cinematography is always good with traps like these, and even the guy that that directs it, and even Kevin Guthrie even said for some of the guys that do the cinematography, saying they like to see that with these scenes when these people are in traps, they like to kind of record the, and film the brutality, but make it beautiful. You know how, like, when someone's in a trap, and just how you see here, I know it's in slow motion, but when the camera's going left and right, up and down, it's swirling, and they're screaming, and I love that. I've always liked that in Saw, and that's what makes it so original, back to his roots. They've done that with mostly all the Saw movies, really, but it's nice to see that they're bringing that back to this whole thing. Guys that know about this trap, yes, he's got two tubes connected to his eyeballs with a mask that is connected on his face. He will have a 5-node turn switch, where every time he turns it once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, he breaks a finger each time. So he will have a choice between breaking 5 fingers, or his eyeballs are going to be vacuum sucked out of his eye sockets, which is which one would you rather have, right? I think we kind of discussed this last time, and I was like, yeah, I'd rather have the 5 broken fingers, but I feel like there's more to this. He's got like a collar on his neck, which I don't know if that's just to keep the mask on tight. I don't know if there's something else involved, or maybe that just keeps him steady inside the chair. Maybe he's locked to the chair a little bit more, so who knows? But apparently this guy is a custodian. We don't know why he's in this trap. It could be, apparently he said, so it's so funny because Jigsaw's like, I have been keeping my eye on you, and his eyes are connected to tubes. So I think that's just funny, as just by itself. But he mentioned sticky fingers, which probably means he's either stealing from the hospital or stealing from the patients or something like that. So I'm just trying to connect 2 and 2 together. The lines did come out on this trap, because people were writing down what he actually said during this time, because nobody could record anything, not the trailer and not the little taste sample of they did get Midsummer Scream with these words from Jigsaw of this trap. So very excited for this part, and I think it's going to be I think this might be the second best trap that we're going to see besides the brain surgery trap, which I'm excited for as well, but definitely looking forward to it. Secondly, we got Billy the Puppet, obviously. Billy the Puppet, just riding around. I think he's, this is either a camera angle where he's sitting still, but it doesn't look like it. It looks like he is maybe riding that tricycle. So it might be that scene where he makes his grand entrance through the door and riding the tricycle with the table on the back of the tricycle full of those different tools for the brain surgery trap. So that could be what it is, or this could be pretty much the first time where all the doctors are seeing, you know, Billy the Puppet for the first time. And I have to say, Billy the Puppet looks so damn good, man. I don't know if this is the original Billy the Puppet, but it looks almost exact. And it wouldn't, I honestly, it wouldn't doubt, I wouldn't doubt if it was the original one from the movie a long time ago. Maybe a little updated, maybe, but it doesn't look like it. It looks like it's early 2000s type Billy the Puppet over here. So that's pretty cool. The third one is Billy the Puppet just sitting there, and he's got the cassette player, around his chest, on his chest, on a necklace type thing. It says "Play Me" on it. This is probably the first time where they see Billy the Puppet, most likely, and then they play this first tape, or maybe this is maybe another tape for another trap or something like that that someone is about to play, and hear Jigsaw's voice on that tape. I know there's gonna be scenes where Jigsaw's talking from this speaker thing in this building, like he's talking on like a sound monitor, thing, like you would hear in like a high school, or like on a loudspeaker or something like that. And then there's going to be like, people playing tapes. So I don't know if there's going to be different rooms, or they're brought to different rooms for these traps to happen. I'm not really sure. Because we all know that most of these doctors are in the same room. Then you have the custodian with the eye trap and stuff like that. So look at the yellow, like the dirty yellow gold, lighting. It looks so Saw. It looks so back to its early roots. You gotta love it, like the grit that they put into this film. And we were told they were bringing us back to the roots of Saw with this film. And obviously it has to be, because you're bringing this movie. This movie takes place between Saw 1 and Saw 2, but hope we get a lot of Billy the Puppet. You guys remember in Jigsaw, the movie, Billy Puppet looked a little bit different, a little bit more upgraded. He had the bright red eyes and stuff, which I actually didn't mind. I actually liked him a lot too. But the original, well, nothing will ever beat the original actual puppet. And this might be actually the original one, like I said before. So I thought that was pretty cool. Now going to our fourth is the brain surgery trap. This is just another angle of this doctor, obviously sitting in that chair. This is going to be probably the most brutal thing we're going to see, where he has to take pieces of his brain out and put it into a canister-looking thing to get this key that he needs. So he needs to do brain surgery on himself before, I don't know, he gets electrocuted. I know there's like electric nodes around the helmet. So with a 3-minute time limit to get it done. So this looks like it's going to be so excruciating to watch, and the guy's going to be in a lot of pain, and he's literally using different tools on this table. If you guys remember, Billy the Puppet comes out with all of these tools on the back of his tricycle on the table, so he can use any tool he wants, and obviously he picks this little tiny drill. So I'm wondering why he puts him in this brain surgery trap. Is this the actual guy that's doing is this the actual guy that cut him open, or supposedly cut him open? Or is this, you know what I mean? Because I thought the blonde girl, the Pedersen girl, was the one that, is the lead fake doctor, con artist doctor to this whole entire scam thing that maybe does it. So we're going to find out if this is the case or not. But hey, this is going to be a fun trap to watch. It's going to be a little crazy to watch, but we'll see how it looks. Will he survive? I highly doubt it. Most likely not. It's going to probably not going to be able to, live with himself, or even be alive enough to even get the key and unlock himself. So he's got to be very careful cutting his own scalp and, getting into his brain and putting brain matter all into this canister, which is going to be interesting. And then we get another scene with Amanda. Finally, we got some Amanda here. Now, what we were told, okay, Amanda's not a cameo in this film. Amanda's a huge, huge, huge support character. And this wasn't something they added into the film. Amanda was well thought, well written, well in the picture of this movie before it was even announced. So she's going to be helping Jigsaw obviously help with these traps. And these traps aren't fully like that. Doesn't have all these gears and all these big machines. Like these traps really, the brain surgery trap's probably the only one that's maybe built a little bit better, is the main like finale trap that everybody's like really excited for. That looks more like it was more complicated to build than these other traps that look very simple. But I think it's going to film this so gruesome that we're going to really enjoy it. So Amanda says in the trailer, you'll make it as long as you keep your head. So I don't know if this is towards the guy that's doing the brain surgery trap or something like that. So I'm so excited. Yeah, Amanda looks definitely a little older, but like it doesn't bother me at all. It really doesn't, because I feel like her acting is going to be superb. I'm just really glad she's back. She's a big part of it. She's been one of my favorite characters as well. All of them are great characters. I mean, Amanda's been one of my favorites because you see even in the whole series where she goes from a girl that's broken and a drug addict and you see that she doesn't follow the rules for too long, and she goes back to her old ways, and then Mark Hoffman really puts the nail in the coffin on her and gets her killed on purpose. So we'll be seeing Mark Hoffman as well in this film, but seeing Amanda have some lines here just in the trailer, I know she's going to have a lot of lines in this film. She is a big part of this, and I just can't wait for it. So those lines, that quote, amazing, can't wait. And then we have the metal trap wire from one of the other doctors that we did see, where she's, it's going to go across her legs. I know her legs have the marks on them where, her legs are going to get literally like cut off. I know this is probably the part where the metal chain thing that's pulling is moving quick. And I think this is the part when she puts her hands on it, and then like the blood just comes from her hands because of it cutting her hands up like crazy. So that's probably what this scene is with her. It's not a metal chain. It's like a metal, I don't know, prong thing. I don't know what type of metal strand of whatever that is. But it is used, and it's gonna cut her hands up, and as she puts both her hands around it, and then it's gonna make her bleed. So probably the only way she's gonna survive here, which is gonna be really interesting. And I mean, that's pretty much it. We got a new TV spot. I hope you guys enjoyed it. For more Saw content and more horror content in general, and live streams of games and stuff like that, make sure you do subscribe to the channel. Make sure you do like the video as well. And I appreciate everybody that's been checking out all the content. And if you're excited about me as much as I am about this film coming out, trust me, I am going to be there day one. I'm going to have spoiler reviews and all that great stuff, and kind of go through it together. And I'm really excited. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys think of the new TV spot. Do you think there's another trailer coming out in another couple weeks? I feel like there is going to be a different trailer, a little bit more, probably crazier, but who knows what happens. But you guys have a fantastic day, and I will see you guys on the next one. Keep running. Peace out.